Morning, everyone. This is the reading in preschool course module. Today, we're going to do a revision of all the work that we have covered prior before the mid-semester exam. Mid-semester exam is starting next week, the 5th, the 6th of March. So this is a revision lecture. It's looking at all the topics that we've done so far. The mid-semester covers half of the course module. So it is going to look at almost 3 of the units of the course module reading in preschool. Before I look at the topics that we've done, I'm going to explain the box essay plan that I would like you to use in answering the essays that are going to appear in the mid-semester exam. I did mention that the exam is structured in this manner. You're going to have 6 questions. You're going to be asked to write 5 questions. Each question is out of 20. There is 1 question that is broken down into parts, maybe 4 or 5 parts, and each question on that part is about 5 marks each. So you have a 4-part question that carries 5 marks each. That will give a total of 20 questions, 20 marks. The box essay plan is the most current, internationally recognized way of writing an academic essay. So in all my modules, in all my exams, that is the structure that I want you to do, okay? You can use it in all the other lectures, you can use it right up to your master's, or if you do your PhD, it is fine. But that is the most recent structure I just gave for you. What is an essay? What is an essay? What is an essay? Have you been doing essays? Have you been told how to write an essay? Do you have an idea of how to write an essay? What's today's date? 27, 28? 28. If you're not supposed to be in this class, please don't be coming into this class. I'm having students coming in who are not supposed to be in my class. Okay? Please, if you're not supposed to be registered to be in this class, please don't attend. I just want students who are registered for this class to be in this class. Because I do not want to hear communities commenting about my lectures. Okay? Box plan essay. So we're going to look at the box plan essay. Okay? What is an essay? Have you done essays before? Yes. How have you been doing your essays? How have you been writing your essay? How do you write your own particular essay?
We make an introduction.
Okay. What is an introduction? What do you include within an introduction?
Something that explains more about the question.
Something that explains more about the question? Okay. So what do you do? What's the first thing that you do before you answer a question? What do you do? What is the first thing that you do before you answer any exam question? Let's say you're sitting in for a particular exam. What is the first thing that you do? I'm also covering exam techniques as well as essay techniques.
You read and understand it first.
So you read the question, okay? You make sure that you have read all the questions, okay? So what you simply do is you read the questions on all the questions that appear on the whole paper, okay? You read all the questions. And then you select the questions that you are good at, that you think you would get your highest mark in. You don't choose questions that you are not familiar with, you have difficulties in, that you know you will fail, or that you are guessing. You start off with questions that you know that you will get the best mark possible, okay? Because at the end of the day, the exam is about you passing, okay? So what you simply do is you've got 6 questions, you read the instructions on the exam paper, which says that you need to answer 5 questions. Therefore, when you read them, all the questions, all the 6 questions, while you're reading the 6 questions, you are actually deciding which 5 questions to pick. Your best questions, your best 5 questions to pick. Not the ones that you don't know, not the ones that you're not sure of, okay? And when you do answer, you need to answer. The first question should be your best question that you know that you can get 20 out of 20, 18 out of 20, 17 out of 20. By the time I get to your 5th question, it should be a question that you know you might get 10 out of 20, 11 out of 20, okay? Or you might not pass. Are you understanding? That is the strategy of answering exam questions. You do not answer exam questions according to the way they appear on the question paper. You answer the exams according to the way, to your best essay question, okay? It doesn't matter if it's question, let's say you've got question 1 up to 6, it really doesn't matter. You can start off with question 5. What you simply need to do in the exam is to indicate that it is a question 5 that you answer, okay? And you indicate it so you can start off with question 5, let's say question 5 is your best question, start off with question 5, move to question 3, then move to question 2, then move to whichever, okay? But I need to see when I'm marking that the first question is your best question, was your best essay question, okay? And by the end of the exam, you should be able to predict your mark. You should be able to come out with roughly a grade for yourself, because you should be able to self-reflect and review an exam. Okay? You might be off with 10 marks, 15 marks, 10 marks, but you will have a general idea of what you're going to do. Okay? So, on the question itself, you indicate the question, the exam question. It might be simple, but I have been lecturing for almost 9 years. 9 years with college and university combined. And most of the students have issues with not writing the question number. Sometimes when you do that, if you get a very strict lecture, they will not mark. So ensure that you have written the exam question, and also briefly for myself, I would like you to summarize the question, okay? Just briefly. So for example, the question says, discuss the challenges faced in teaching and learning of reading, okay? Just write challenges in reading and challenges in reading. Then the lecturer knows that that's the particular question that you have decided to answer, okay? And write in brackets the mark annotation. And please try and do it with all your exams. Even if you move to a master's, please try and do it that way. It just makes it clear, okay? Because you've only got one shot at the exams. Unless you have to rewrite research, but why would you want to do that? Okay, it takes more effort to rewrite. It takes more motivation to fail the course and the research. Most people are not able to do that. People drop out. So that's why I try to ensure that people really pass it first time. So you need to make an effort that at the end of the day, it's you sitting your exam, first time you pass. Most people don't have the motivation to come back and do research. Okay? I've seen loads of students, and when I was a student myself, lecturing myself also. So I want people to pass this time also. Okay, and then that's how you do it for the exam questions. And then what you simply then do is you are now going on to each exam question that you have chosen. Okay, you're answering it. Okay, so you've seen that. Okay, question 5 is my best question. I have more information on it. I enjoyed that particular question and that particular lecture. I know a lot about it. I can write a lot about it. I can at least write 5 points. So in your essays, I want to see 5 to 8 points, minimum 5 points. Okay? Don't give me 2 points and expect to pass that question. Okay? I mark looking for points. And that's how academic work is marked. The rest of the marks is for structure, for grammar, for spellings, for paragraphing, and for putting your ideas properly, and for coherence. Do your points flow, okay? But we start off with points, okay? Identifying the points, okay? and then the layout structure of the essay. So, you have indicated your question, you have decided which question to do. Okay, you've jotted down your question, okay, on your answer sheet paper. Some exams will ask you to have each question answered on a separate piece of paper. Read the instructions of the exam, follow the instructions of the exam, okay? So when that is done, now you're moving on to the specific question, okay, that has been asked, that you're going to answer. Okay, so question 5 says, discuss the challenges faced in teaching and learning of reading. You read the question, you underline the most key important terms there that you need to look at. And when you underline those words, those words are going to determine to what extent you are going to cover the amount of writing you need to cover within that particular question. If it's discussed, it has to be eager, it has to be critical. Even if it says describe, you're at university level, it needs to be in detail, okay? It needs to be critical, you need to weigh out both sides, okay? You cannot just give one-sided view, okay? So it needs to be very critical, advancing your practice, looking at research, basing on 2 or 3 articles that you've read. You can't just read one article and expect to pass. At the end of the day, you need to know this course more than anyone else, including myself. Okay? That's how you become an expert in any field. Okay? I don't want someone who has not read 1, 2, 3 articles going into the exam. Yes, you can use my notes, yes, but you also need to read and expand and add onto the notes. Okay? So discuss. Discussing is comprehensive. It's in there. Okay? What keywords are we looking at? Reading. What is reading? You can start it from any angle. You can begin it from any angle. Defining the definition of reading or going straight into the question. But what is really recommended is you go straight to the question, straight to answering the question because you don't have a lot of time in the exam. And before you do that, you have underlined all the keywords, the key terms. Okay, the question requires you to discuss. So I need to look at both sides. Okay, whether the question indicates it or not. Okay, and then it's for 20 marks. It's looking at reading. It's looking at challenges. So you would underline, discuss challenges and reading. So those are the 3 most important concepts or the most important keywords that you underline. What do we mean by challenges? We mean these are issues, these are problems. And you're going to provide solutions to these problems. So you're not just indicating these problems, but you're also looking at how a teacher in practice can actually deal and minimize these challenges. Okay? Is it clear? Yes. So you would do a plan first. Okay? Just 5, 6 points of what you're going to include in your exam. Okay? Planning is very ideal. Planning will sharpen and narrow your direction of where you want your essay to start, to start and to end. It will also give you time to think about the relevant points that you should include within your essay. The points are varied. Every question is a potential undergraduate dissertation topic or a master's dissertation topic. So you could then narrow the points that you have more knowledge on. Don't write points that you don't have knowledge on. Don't write points that you don't have information on. The points might be 10, 20, but you have to put your best points because you're trying to show your best point. You're trying to show how much you have benefited from this course, how much you know from the course. Okay? So you indicate about 5 or 8 points. Okay? Then you order in the manner that you're going to discuss in your introduction. So I've got these problems, these issues, like for example, the challenges of reading, large classes, lack of resources. Okay? Teachers are not familiar with the techniques of reading. These are some of the problems. Okay? No lack of maybe motivation from the learners. Okay? In terms of wanting to. Okay? The other might be lack of parental involvement. Okay, so you indicated 5 points. Which one do you want to start off with? It has to be according to how much information you have on this specific 5 points that you know of. Which one is your best one? Start off with that. Moving on to the one that you least know in that particular essay. Is it clear? So I am going to just give you the box plan essay. It's an internationally well recognized structure. That's how students are writing everywhere. Let's follow this, okay? Then when you indicate those 5 points, you just put a cross. So what you do is just write a plan. You write question, your question is 6 there, your question is there. The question, so challenges, this is how you write it on the question paper. Challenges of reading, okay? And then you put plan there, you underline, you put your points there. We said resources and materials. You don't need to write the whole sentence, just say resources and materials. That's 1 point, okay? Teacher training, that's another, okay? Parental involvement, that's lack of parental involvement. Learners' interest, okay? Large classrooms, okay? And then you just cancel it. And when you start writing, and then you order that, okay? In this particular, this is what I was thinking before you, like this is what you're thinking of before you write the answers to the question. Is it clear? Then you identify, okay, out of the points that I've mentioned, there could be even 8. Which one do I have more information on? Okay? I think resources and materials. So I'm going to start that. I'm going to start that. Okay? I might then have interest of learners. That's going to be my next paragraph. The third one, okay?
Madam,
Yes.
that means on introduction, you don't need to write those points.
You write them. You write them in the order that you are going to discuss them in your report. That's why you need the plan to indicate the points that you're going to cover within your essay.
Alright.
And then in your introduction, why I am numbering them on the right side, because then you need to write them exactly in the order that you're going to discuss them in your introduction. Is it clear? Have I understood? Yes. Any questions so far? Okay. So you need to plan what in terms of what points you're going to include in your essay. You need to read the question, select all the questions that you're going to be able to answer, the best questions, and then also you need then to structure the essay. So we're going to move on to box plan essay. We said an essay has got what? An introduction. A main body. What else does an essay have? Conclusion. Okay? How many lines is an introduction? Sorry? How many lines should an introduction be? 3 lines. It should be actually, what's your line? It should be shorter. It should be shorter and it should be short. Okay? This should be longer. Okay? So it could be 1 line to even up to, I think, maximum 8 lines. Okay? But it should be shorter than the main part. It should be shorter than the conclusion. Okay? Understood. Okay. Your main body, each paragraph should be at least about 8 to about 15 or 16 lines. Okay? Introduction. The difference with the box plan essay now is that there's two parts to the introduction. So we've got a first part within the introduction and the second part, okay, within the introduction. Before it used to be just one, okay? We've got 2 options. You can either combine first part and second part together and just one paragraph, okay? You can separate them, okay? Clear? The first part and the other thing is that you can start with the second part or the first part. It doesn't matter in whatever order. Okay? It depends on the question, it depends on what you're familiar with or what you're basically starting off with. But I should be able to see that there are two parts, elements in the introduction that have been mentioned. Is it clear? First part, okay? The writer's position or stance, okay? Go back to the question. What is your position? Are you discussing? Are you analyzing? Are you explaining? What does the question indicate that you need to do? So your stance, your position will be indicated, will be determined by the question itself. Sometimes you can repeat the question, you can rephrase the question. Sometimes it depends on the way the question is asked, okay? What is your opinion of the challenges that are faced in teaching? Okay? You state your opinion, okay? I am of the opinion, okay, that there are a number of challenges, or I'm of the opinion that there are not so many challenges. It's just that teachers are lacking creativity and innovation in dealing with the challenges of teaching video writing. Okay? I strongly feel that there are a number of challenges that should be addressed in terms of dealing with reading. And just giving you examples of how you can write an introduction based on the question. Okay? Okay. Or do you agree that there are challenges within the teaching of reading? I strongly agree. I strongly disagree. I am neutral. I am here or no there. Okay? You can write it like that. I am of a neutral opinion. I'm of a balanced view. I'm a balanced view. That means you are in the middle. Because you can either agree or disagree. Or you can either be neutral. Okay? Neutral stance, balanced stance. Okay? Understood. So the writer's position, so you need to indicate your position within the question itself. Okay? So the writer's position based on the question. Based on the exam question. Okay? Understood. Okay. The second part, you are then indicating the writer, you are the writer of this. The writer indicates the factors, aspects, or points to be stated or to be addressed in this. I think addressed is better because you can look at it from both sides. To be addressed in this particular question. Okay? In the order, you're going to indicate it in the main point. Okay, in the order of the main point. Okay, understood. The writer's position based on the exam question. The second part, the writer indicates the factors, aspects, or points to be addressed in this particular question in the order of the main point. Okay, paragraphs. Does anyone have any questions in regards to this? Hello? How are you sleeping in class? Okay. Any questions so far? So, the main body, there should not be more than 8 paragraphs. Okay? First point paragraph. Okay? And then I'm also going to please write notes on this, please. Okay? Please write notes. I am strict on essays. I'm strict on quality, yes. if you follow the quality, if you follow my instruction, I can give you an 85% distinction. I've had a class where almost 10 out of about what? Out of about the 30 class, 25 that had distinctions because it was quality, it was standard, high standard of work. I've got my own reputation to maintain.
That means you need to write first point first.
I'm going to indicate what it is that you need to have with each paragraph. Okay? Okay. Because I want lecturers out of this class, I want researchers out of this class, and I want this teachers out of this class. And I'm talking of international teachers, international researchers. I'm just not looking at Malawi. Okay? That's not my vision. So, when I'm talking of a paragraph, okay, what you need to include in the paragraph, okay, you need to indicate the point. Tell us the point that you've chosen from the intro. So, indicate the point, okay, to be discussed from the introduction, okay? Okay, then we are also going to explain the point, or you can give examples of the point. So give examples of the point. Okay? Give views, give other researchers' views. There could be researchers, any article, any research that has been done on it, researchers, professionals, okay, the teachers and anyone. So give other researchers, professionals, views, and others. Views on the point. Okay? Give other researchers, professionals views on the point. Okay? And then your own opinion of the point. Your own opinion of the point. Okay? And then the summary of the point. Okay? Clear? Yes, because I've got students that are directors in other places. From UK, directed to Zimbabwe. So, I'm not talking about just here. Okay? Global. So, I'm looking for people who want to be global players. Okay? So 6 point up to, and you do the same thing. Okay. So in summary, what I'm just simply meaning, I'm not supposed to be explaining with my back to you. It's bad teaching. So in other words, each point should be in its own paragraph. Is it clear? Yes. You write everything about that point. It is discussed, it is finished within that paragraph. You don't move any part of the points that you've discussed here to go into the second paragraph. Second paragraph is already another point. You understand? So the first paragraph, it will be resources and materials. So you start off with, there's a huge shortage of resources and materials in teaching reading. You please get it. The point is what? Resources and materials. Are you understanding? I'm giving you the example of how you try to make the point. Okay? What are resources are aids that help facilitate the better understanding of the topic that can be used by the learners or the teachers within the course. You've explained what a resource material is. Okay? There are a number of examples of resources and materials that can be used in teaching and learning of reading, such as, okay, the radio, YouTube videos, tape recorders, timetables, maps, air tickets, okay, 2 hours video plays, okay. Give other researchers professional views on the point. The reason that most teachers indicate as a result of lack of resources and materials is that most schools tend to indicate that most schools are under-resourced, are underfunded. That is why there is not enough money to actually buy these resources. And so there's need for the government, or there is need for schools to prioritize or to put aside money to help towards acquiring of resource materials. As research indicates that students will learn quicker, will be able to grasp the concept when visual aids are used within the teaching activity. And using different resource materials enables to create enthusiasm, interest within the learners towards reading. Are you understanding how you answer it? It's an essay. So write an essay as if you're writing, but don't, as if you're talking to someone, but formal language. Are you understand? Simple English. I do not want, I know most students, they want to write long, difficult words. No. Simple English, short sentences, straight to the point. Okay? When you're writing, you need to consider who's marking. Am I making my points clear? Write long sentences, your point is misplaced. You end up writing irrelevant things. What do I mean by short sentence? 4, 5 words in a sentence. 6, 8 words in a sentence. You put a full stop. Are you understanding? You vary your sentences. Okay? Simple, clear English. Difficult, long words don't make you good at English. What makes someone good at English is when you write, it's clear. Someone can understand what you're saying. Okay? That is what we call good English. Your points are clear, someone can understand it, someone who didn't know anything about your topic is now all based within your topic. Okay? Clearly laid out, the process is understood, your writing is understood. Okay? So that's other researchers' professional views and then your own opinion. Okay? Yes, I've been at a lot of schools, I've put in a lot of schools and found that most schools don't have storybooks for learners, so learners are sharing the storybooks. Or you find that at some particular schools, there is only a textbook, they don't have extra video books. So therefore the students cannot even take these storybooks to read at home. So there is no opportunity for the learners to acquire the reading skills on an individual basis. So because they are not given an opportunity, or because of lack of resources, there is no opportunity for learners to interact with the story one-on-one. in order to build the fluency in reading or in pronunciation or spelling. Okay? Summary of the point. Yes, lack of resources is an essential challenge that needs to be addressed in terms of reading. It has a huge impact on how the learner will become a proficient reader because they are not being given enough time on an individual basis to master reading skills. You know, reading is about acquiring skills. So those skills are going to be adequately addressed because the learner is not being given adequate time to spend with a book on their own. Okay? Understood? Yes. Then you move on to the next point, which is what? Learner's interest. Most learners, especially boys, struggle with reading. Okay? And then you can mention most learners, some learners who've got special needs conditions such as dyslexia, or who are dyslexic, are not able to read. We have to provide large font books for them to read, colored paper for them to read. Okay? We've given examples of lack of interest. We've talked of special needs students. Okay? We've talked of boys, that boys acquire the love for reading. Research says boys acquire the love for reading and are able to read at a later stage. Okay? Because of the brain. The brain structure is wired different. The northern hemisphere is actually structured in a different manner. Okay, so the structure of the brain just makes that women, there's gender differences in reading. Women are good communicators, are able to communicate really well than boys. So boys will struggle. Okay? So boys will tend not to have an interest in reading. You now move that initial section. Okay. And then also you can get it in schools. What happens? Okay? Some learners lack interest, okay, because of home background, okay? Because within the community, within the surrounding, there are no libraries. Even the school itself, if there's no library in the school, there is very high chance of the learner themselves being interested in reading. Your own opinion of the point, okay? I don't agree with it because some learners, despite having no books, no reading books, they still are good at reading. They will still pick up newspapers and are still good readers, okay? Irregardless of whether they don't have the interest or not, okay? Are you understanding? So there's self-motivation within some learners. Some learners will motivate themselves, okay? Understood. Summary of the point, yes. Learners' interest is one of the challenges that learning of reading has impacted. Therefore, learners need to be stimulated. So reading should be fun. The teachers should be bringing materials that are varied, that are different, that cater for different gender, social class, that also cater for the learner's interest within the class, in order to motivate and boost the interest of the learners. You've provided solutions, all right? Yes, you can provide the solutions in the video. Okay? Because the summary should not be a point that you're starting with. It should be already been discussed in the paragraph. Are you understanding?
And then we're going to do like the same paragraph, you do summarize.
Mm-hmm. You're summarizing that point that you've mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
The conclusion is summarizing three or four points out of the whole essay. Are you understanding? Have you understood the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're now picking any 3 to 4 points from the main body and summarizing them. So we've got also the first part to the conclusion in the second part. Okay? Clear? You've understood the main body structure. This time, just practice using it. By the end of the semester, that's where I usually get distinctions. I know some people are very quick at getting an idea, but practice it this mid-semester. So that by the end of end of semester, you get a distinction. Okay? You've understood? Just attempt it and then try it and use it this way. Okay? And what you will do is you pick some of them, okay? Because it's 5 marks for each point. 4 points or 4 to 5 marks each point. Do you understand? Okay? So you might have maybe explain the point needs to be the better one. Because how do you start a paragraph without telling us which point it is? Are you understanding? Yes. Okay? You can either give an example or explain the point. It now depends on the point. And it also depends on do you have enough information to give the example of the point or to explain the point. You can choose any. I understand. But this needs to be there. Give us other researchers' opinion of that point. 2 or 3. You understand? So this needs to be there. The point telling us which point you have chosen needs to be there. Okay? And then your own opinion of the point needs to be there. Okay? Understood? You've understood? So these are already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks. Is it clear? So even if you don't put everything there, at least the basic 3 should be there. Are you understand? Yes. But the idea is to try and improve this. Okay? Understood? Okay. So the first part of the conclusion, you are selecting, you're discussing, okay, discussing 3 to 4 points from the main body. Can someone go, do you have the course outlines? Can you go and get them from survey? Please. Because you went and gave them to him to photocopy, but you never went back to change them after, to change them afterwards. Your course outline for reading, please go and get them because you need to start with the course outline. Because I just sent someone before, and for 2-3 weeks you didn't change it. So when you give someone something, you need to change it. That's the only way you can get it out. Yes, for reading for preschool. I've already spoken to Sensei of 23,000. So that you can also monitor and check my lecture. Okay, you're paying fees. You need to monitor. But what I'm saying, you don't monitor and supervise, you don't monitor and then discuss me out of the lecture. If you're not sure of anything, you're not understanding, you come to me and then say, you're not understanding this, they're supposed to cover this. Because discussing me outside the lecture is not helpful. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one who set the exam, I'm the one who marked the exam. And I'm the one who knows the course outline. So discussing with anyone else who does not lecture this course, it's not productive. Okay? And I've never discussed my students out of this lecture. 22 years of teaching, I don't discuss my students with anyone. Unless I'm trying to find a solution, I'm trying to find whether your behavior, we are behaving in classes the same with other lecturers, but very rarely. I think that was only once or twice out of 22 years of lecture. I do not discuss students with anyone. Okay? So if you have an issue with the way I lecture, an issue with the lecture itself, face-to-face you address it with me. In the class or privately, I don't mind. Okay? Because we're both here to learn and to become better for each other. Okay. I don't know. So you are discussing 3 to 4 points from the main one. Okay? No discussing other lecturers. I've never had a student discuss another lecturer with me. I think in the UK they did try once or twice with students, and I said no, I don't do that. So I'm not here to discuss other lecturers. I'm here to do my job, lecture, get paid from home, and you're here to study, get your degree, and what else. So
First, conclusion, first part. That means you need to mention the point.
Yes, discussing we mentioned the 3 points, discussing the 3 to 4 points. So, in conclusion, this essay has looked at resource materials, teacher training, and parental involvement. Okay, and this is what the essay has noted. Okay, or this is what is noted, or this is the most significant aspects of what came out of the essay. Okay. So it is crucial that resources and materials are needed, okay, in order to combat, in order to deal with or reduce learners from disengaging or not being interested in reading, okay. Therefore, there should be a number of different books in the classroom. There should be a reading corner. There should be newspapers, magazines. Any type of reading material should be in class, and learners should be exposed to it. Okay? Learners, when there's a lot of resource materials, different resource materials, learners will become interested. And to motivate those who are not interested, who lack motivation in reading, offering rewards, okay, stickers, buying sweets and stuff. So you can give examples of how you can motivate. Okay, making them read small chunks of what of paragraphs. Okay, so we are discussing your 3 points there, and then your opinion of the whole essay. Yes. So, in my opinion, of the whole essay, okay, or in my opinion, I feel that. Resources and for myself, I've always argued with students. It's not about resources and materials because I quoted schools where there was no resources. It's not about resources and materials. It's just that teachers don't want to be creative. They think it's the job of the schools to actually buy the resources. But you are the resource. You need to make the effort in order to make sure that those resources, those learners are given adequate resources. So for me, myself, what I would think I would really feel that is a challenge would be interest of learners. But then we have to read up about different ways of motivating learners to read. So cultivating that love for reading, I think for me that can be the most difficult challenge. So you're summarizing. So you're weighing out which one out of all the challenges that you've mentioned that you think is the most difficult one, or the one that you think stands out, the one that you think is significant, the one that you urgently think that needs to be addressed. Okay? That's your summary of the essay. What out of all these points that were mentioned in this main body of the essay, which one stands out for you? Which one do you think urgently needs attention to be addressed? Okay? Which one is the most significant benefit if you're talking about benefits? Okay? Which one needs urgent attention? Which one is an important factor out of all of them? And in your own opinion, what is your honest opinion of it? Do you think it's a challenge or you think it's not? It can be dealt with. Do you understand? It is your opinion, your honest opinion of the whole essay, of all the points that you've mentioned. You are not regurgitating, you're not giving back the points again. Please don't do that. That's now writing another essay. Okay? You're just picking 3-4 points. Yeah, I think 1 or 2 points from your 3, from your 4, it's enough. But it's your own opinion, in my own opinion. Okay? This is what I am of the opinion, in my opinion, the writer, it's, okay? Don't use the word I, unless it is in the introduction and it's in the conclusion. Understood? Yes.
What about erasing them? We need to have a book spread easy.
No. When you're not writing the essay, please don't put it in the chart. It needs to be in paragraphs.
Yeah,
And when you're writing with paragraphs.
Yes,
and
for example, this one.
yes.
That means we need to have a brand like let's object, then empty, then this is material, we need to brand.
Yes, for the essay.
Yeah.
For the lesson plan.
Yeah.
You just indicate the objectives on your plan on your lesson plan. You just say what is important on the lesson plan. Personal details of the lesson, lesson objectives, teacher and learning and teacher and learner activities. Yes, and resource and materials. That's it. But then you write a whole lesson plan. You understand? We did lesson plan last week, right? Yes. This is the course outline. Okay? Let's look. Okay? Because these are 3 units. Okay? And 3 units, that means it's 1.5. Okay? Let's look. Can you look at what we have done? Unit 1, unit 2, just half of it. Okay? So unit 1, let's see unit 1 and 2. That's what we're looking at for the midterms. So it's 1 and 2. So it should be 2.5. So it should be 8. Just close that. Look at the 2 stages of reading. Is there anything there that we have not done? And what I'd like you to do is, when you do the course, why I give the course outline is for you to check, okay? If a topic is not covered by the lecturer, you should be covering it yourself, okay?
So that means we are going to focus on 2 topics.
Yes, because it's 3 units. This course module is for 3 long units. We are covering 2.5, okay? So listening, speaking, reading, and writing, we did, right? We're done, right?
What?
We are now checking what we've done according to the course outline for the next. Okay? So evaluation of the course, monitoring the course, checking the course outline, and checking whether we've done the work. Okay? Connecting the 4 skills, the interrelationship, we did. Did we not?
Yeah.
We did. That's when you're looking at reading, you are also teaching listening and reading and writing. Did we not do that? We did, okay? So, the language skills, okay? That's the language skills. We did the language skills. You know the 4 language skills. You asked what are the 4 language skills you're able to discuss, okay? The nature and importance of reading, the nature of reading, core characteristics of reading. Did we not do that? We did. Yes. Reading and other language skills, factors that affect reading, like the challenges that affect reading. Is there anything that we have not done? No. Unit 2, reading in early childhood, language development in early childhood, importance of language in early childhood. Did we do that? Language development process. The theories we've done, right? We did the behaviorist theory, right? Yes. The social learning theory, but for the exam now, it's just going to be 1 theory, okay? Language, importance of language development in early childhood. No, did we do that one? No. Let's be honest, tell me so we can revise. But I don't think I asked that question, okay? And then I'm also going to look at.
From there.
Sorry?
Should I start from there?
Okay. So, when we look at reading, we've talked about, we said reading is just non-fiction. Just remember, we talked about non-fiction and fiction. I think there's a question that will ask you, what is non-fiction, fiction, right? Okay, lesson plan. Lesson plan we've done, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you might be asked in the question that might ask you, design a lesson plan to teach a 6 to 8 year old. Okay?
Yeah.
So you do one. Okay? Let's look at the importance of language in early childhood, I think, and the language development processes. And I think that will be okay. So the course outline, it's for you to have an idea of what the course module is about, and for you to be reading extra in class or in advance ahead of the class. and for you to monitor the lecturer, whether the lecturer is teaching according to the course outline. Okay? Monitoring me, that's what I'm giving my own purpose of why I'm giving the profile. Okay? So just want to check that we've done this. So importance of language in early childhood. What is the importance? Importance, the other word for importance is significance. Importance of language. Importance of language. Okay. Importance of language in early childhood. Okay. Again, what did we say language is? Okay? This is again. Language includes what? Listening, speaking, are you understanding? Writing, these are all the language skills, okay? And reading. So the question just simply says, what is the importance of language in early childhood? Why should the child listen? What is the importance of teaching listening or speaking and writing or reading skills? Okay? One is importance, okay? Okay? They can come from, did we do the sub-reading skills? I gave you about 40, right? You still remember? You can write those ones, okay? So what is the importance of language in early childhood? For the child to speak fluently and confidently, to read fluently, to appreciate various literature genres, various children literature genres, because these are children. Okay? Appreciate various literature, various children. Appreciate various children literature. To be proficient readers, to be able to read properly. Okay? To develop an interest in reading. In reading itself, it does not matter what genre it is, for them just to love reading. Okay? Also, to develop, to be able to pronounce words, to build up diction, okay? Diction, which is words, okay? To promote phonetic abilities, okay? So to be able to pronounce phonetically, okay? So if it's a or D, okay? To be able to pronounce it properly, okay? That's phonetic ability, okay? To be able to sound the words out, okay? Reading also promotes that. To build up diction words and meanings, okay? When you are reading, you're also building words, the meanings of these words, okay? You're not only writing them, and also to promote spellings, okay? Spelling of these words. So you're building up vocabulary, okay? Within the language, okay? So build up of diction words, vocabulary, and word use. When we talk of word use, how to use these words in a sentence, the meanings of these words, okay? Okay. Promote phonetic abilities, okay? Anything else you think is the importance of language? Basically, if you're teaching reading, you're teaching a child to learn how to pronounce the words, how to say the words correctly, how to read. Okay? Then how to answer questions, okay? Answer comprehension questions. Like understanding. Okay, I think it's a better term. Understanding, comprehension. So understanding of stories and comprehension. Understanding of stories and understanding of stories and answering comprehension questions. Proficiency. Okay. Write stories. Okay. Listen attentively and focus. Maintain attention. The teaching while you're reading the story, you're helping you to remain focused, to maintain attention, to listen attentively, to concentrate. Okay? These are things that have nothing to do with the story, identifying the characters, the setting, I understand. Through reading, you're asking children to be quiet and listen, and those are listening skills that you are also teaching. As we are at school, we mentioned the things that you're learning the subject, you're learning the course, or the other things that you're learning that have nothing to do with the course. So you understand punctuality, coming to school on time, time management, how to manage pressure, how to deal with pressure, whatever, assignments and exams. Okay? It's not part of the content, I understand. But it is there teaching you so that at the end of the day, when you graduate, you're able to deal with what? With time management skills, with deadlines, with punctuality, with time management, self-management, and all those things. Okay? And balance your social life and academic life. And you understand? And there should be a balance between the two. It's not always about that. You have to balance the two. Okay? So maintain attention, focus. Okay? And problem solving. Through reading, you are teaching learners how to solve any problem. Okay? Because reading is about reading things that authors write about, issues and problems that authors write about, and how they solve those problems themselves. How they think the solutions are solved, or the solutions. Okay? Clear? Yes. So, in other words, we are also trying to teach a child to be a good communicator. To communicate, okay? Language enables, it's helpful in developing good communication skills. Interpersonal skills as well, how to interact with others, okay? And also, Social skills. I think we can put it in bracket. Social skills. What speaking is, if you speaking, okay? When you talk about speaking, when you talk about speaking, why we learn to speak? It's because we're learning to speak in order to be able to interact with others, okay? Although research is now saying that speaking to yourself actually improves your intelligence. It's all research. It actually increases your intelligence. Okay? So even when you're revising, they said even with reading, when you read and you read it out loud, those who read in exams now, the always not allowed. If you read out loud in assignments, you are able to correct your writing and your reading quicker because you are hearing the sound of your voice. Okay? Yes. And yeah, the sense says they also talk to themselves are highly intellectual human beings there. Scientifically proven. Okay? Yeah. Another example on the importance of language in early childhood. Building up of appropriate registers. Okay? So you're also trying, although that it's good communication, good communicators, okay? You're also teaching appropriate registers. So appropriate language for children to speak, okay? So when you want to ask for help, what words do you use to ask for requests, okay? And try to read up current research so that when things happen and they're discussed, you don't look like you don't know anything. You don't have knowledge that's so old, okay? Negative habit of reading something new related to your course modules every week. Be the first to know what is happening within your field, okay? So if any opinions are voiced, you've got a platform to argue. Okay. So appropriate registers. Okay? Appropriate registers. So in different situations. So situational speaking. Okay? Yes. Just like people who are quiet are the most intelligent. Research has proven it. And most university students are what? Are shy, are introverts, are quiet. You see? I think we've covered most of them because you only need about 5 to 8 points, okay? Understood? Okay. Is there any that we can mention that you might have left out? Let's look at language development process. So how does language develop? It develops from phonetic sounds. Okay? From cooing, from birth. Okay? You know when a baby is born? Okay? It makes sounds. Okay? It will repeat your words also. Okay? That's why they say that when you're pregnant, you should be speaking to your child. Okay? When you're pregnant, you should be speaking to your child. I did that with my own daughter. My daughter at 9 months was able to read. Yes. Was able to speak English and tell me, excuse me. Yes, and I was very shocked. And still, when I was living in South Africa, I was very shocked. We went to one of my nephew's concerts, and there was some Afrikaners sitting at the front there. And then they turned around and said, "Is that your baby?" I said, "Yes, it's my baby." She just said she can't see, so can you move? And that was about 9 months and 1 year, I think, yes. And they were shocked. They said, "No, we thought it was someone else." I said, "No, it's my baby." And she was still in a car seat. Yes. But I used to, we need to be well-informed scholars, educated people. We need to be reading things that are current so that our children benefit, so that we benefit. I was reading to my daughter when I was pregnant because I just read up. I wanted to see how do you improve a child's intelligence and stuff like that. I was playing classical music to my daughter while she was feeling like, yes. Yes, and then the thing is very classical music improves a child. Even music, if you listen to music for a whole year, whether you are singing it, whether you're just listening to it, it improves your intelligence with 30%. So every year you are listening to music, your intelligence is going up 30%, 30%, 30%. Because of the sound impact, because of the noise, even they say that even a child will be able, a baby is able to recognize a mother's voice. It's not good. If alcohol can affect a child's development, okay, you're drinking and putting it within the system. But even outside environments, there's research that indicates outside environments affect the child. Just like when you're studying, you're supposed to be studying with music at the background. Yes, it improves your intelligence, it improves your alertness. I was shocked also with the music, just playing it, listening to it. Art, drawing, coloring, it's the only activity that activates the whole part of your brain. Human development is very mysterious, it's very unique. It's not mysterious, it's just that we don't want to read about it and we don't want to know what is currently out there. Yes. You're asking how it is done. But this classical music it's an old research. Because my daughter is 11, she's turning 12. And I think when it was discussed, it was about 5 years before my daughter was born. Because I researched a lot and I was going to my students and researching and giving them current information. That's when I realized when I was researching for my students, to lecture my students, I said, oh, okay. Yeah, music has an impact, babies should have music being played in the background. Then I said, okay, when I have mine, I'm going to try it. Then I did try it. So I am talking of the significance of music to an unborn child. It's research that is 16 years ago. Almost 16 years ago. Are you understanding that it's now old? It's not new research. We're now moving on to find what is new out there. And that is what you're supposed to do. Offer the most quality, most current research that is out there. By the time everyone else comes up on board with it, you're already reviewing what they're trying that is new. They're saying it's new, you are reviewing and saying, oh, I've done that. This is what doesn't work. This is what works. Okay? And it just makes you, if you're going to go into teaching the education field, it cuts down on your reading. I had one or two lecturers that were like that, American, Zimbabwean, but American educated, she had a master's and a PhD in America. There's some skills that she taught me, some aspects when I was doing my English degree. I have used it up to today. That is what I've 22 years of teaching and has used her knowledge up to today. And I'm shocked. Because she just gave us what was relevant and what was current during that time. Yes. 22 years leaving university and still relevant. Yes. That's why I say when you're doing your assignment, when you're doing your essays, please don't write old knowledge. Don't write old knowledge because don't write things like I was not even born. When I was not born, I was not there. But I'm giving you information that in this era. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's no justification giving me old skills. I am making an effort to research and find new information for you. You should be able to make new effort to research and knowledge should be most current and most relevant. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, language learning, we start from cooing. Cooing, wooing, okay? It's called cooing. Wooing when a child makes noise, okay? And they've been born, okay? But even language starts when they're in the womb, they're hearing your sound, identifying the mother's sound. By the time the baby is born, they can identify the mother's voice. They're hearing. Yes. So language development actually starts in the womb of the child. You play music, you talk to the child. Okay? Even when the child is born, I never spoke baby language. And it's not allowed. But you find that when you go to nursery schools, there's some people who are saying to the babies, Dada, what's Dada? Like sleep. Okay? What baby language babies for babies? That is not the proper language word for sleep. And you hear what you use? Do you say Dada? What do you say when you want to tell the baby to sleep? Huh? But is that a proper Chichewa word? Come on, guys, we're talking about language development here. So, what word do mothers use? That is not a Chichewa word or an English word. That does not benefit the child from developing that word for them to use it. I know, I'm talking about Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is data, okay? If you want the child to sleep, a baby, it's data, okay? But it's not a Shona word, it's not a Ndebele word, okay? That's what I'm saying. But it's a baby language, okay? When I'm talking about baby language, I'm talking about words that parents talk to their children that are not within the English dictionary or the Chichewa dictionary. Is it there? When you want to tell the child to keep quiet, is it there? Is that word there? No. But you could say, please be quiet, please be quiet. Shh. Okay, she is there as an English word. Shh, please be quiet. Yeah, that's a word, yes. But are you understanding? There are some words that do not form part of the language, are not word building related. Are you understanding? Am I making myself clear? When we talk about cooing and wooing, you know when a baby and saliva is sleeping out, okay? That's the beginning of them attempting to speak a language. Okay? Their sounds, it starts from there. So it starts from the womb. They are listening, they are hearing, they are able to identify the child and the mother's voice. They are born, they are immediately able to recognize the mother's voice. They will turn whenever the mother speaks to them. Okay? That's language recognition. We don't know about a 1-year-old, one-day-old baby. Okay? Are you understanding? Have you understood? Listening, understanding that they're already born with listening skills with their ears. And we know that language should be developed, there needs to be listening. Are you understanding? So they're able to hear the carer's voice, they're able to hear the parent's voice, identify it, okay, turn their heads, okay, to where the sound is coming from. That's listening attentively, okay? They are cooing, making funny sounds, okay? Attempting to try and what? To speak. These are innate language abilities, born with them. They're born with hearing capability, unless if they are deaf. So when we talk of development, of language development, there's innate, okay, reflex actions that you are born with. You don't even think of, okay? The child automatically identifies the mother's voice. No one goes up there and says, this is your mother, this is your carer. Are you understanding? It's inborn. It's biological. Are you understanding? Yes, that's why we call it reflex actions. Involuntary movements, okay, done without thinking, okay, that the child knows. So with language, there are certain aspects that the child would what? would know. Okay? Identifying the voice. It's involuntary movement. Blinking, cooing, it's involuntary. Okay? Moving the mouth and lips is involuntary. Okay? So it starts with sounds. It develops from sounds. Okay? And then from sounds, it moves on to what? When from sounds we move on to what? With the child, with the baby. When do we do? Is it words? Okay, it's sounds, phonetic sounds. Okay, it's no ordinary cooing sounds that are not phonetically related. Okay, then it's phonetic sounds. The a, the b, ka, d. Okay, yes. Then we move on to words. Okay. And then what? Phrases, a group of words, okay? And then sentences. And then paragraphs. Are you understanding? That is how language develops, okay? It starts from simple to complex, okay? Words, and they're easy, words that have simple sounds, consonant sounds, they're very to learn them. Okay? The ones that have 2 or 3 different sound patterns, okay? These ones, they are going to have difficulties in coming up with that. Okay? There are some words that even at 5-year-olds might have difficulties in what? In saying. Which words are very difficult for 5-year-olds to say or 3-year-olds to say in English? So I want you on your phone to record a note to 3-year-old child speaking and bring it in. Observe and take it just a 2-3 minute video, okay? And then I want you to note what words they can say, what words they can't say. Is it making sense? Any words, 10, okay? Just a 1 minute, 2 minute video, okay? Okay? You do not to 2, okay? Look for someone who's either a child who's not to 1. Let's do not to 1. 1-year-old, less than 1-year-old, okay? You do 2 to 3-year-old. Go and look for a boy or a girl who's 2 years old or 3 years old. Take a video of them speaking. If you can get one who speaks in English, the better. Okay? We want to observe and see what are they saying. Looking at the words, the phrases, the phonetic sounds, which words are they able to pronounce, which words are they not able to pronounce. In English. Look for someone who can speak English. Okay? Is it clear? Yeah. So we said 2 to 3, right? Yours is 4 to 5. 4 to 5 video. Take it from your phone. 4 to 5. And then yours is 6 to 7. That's already what standard for. Yes. 6 to 7. Okay? And then all of you, 8 to 9, because that is what you're supposed to teach. Some people are supposed to, some you can teach up to standard 5, depending on the standard 4, standard 5, okay? Yes. So everybody will take 2 videos, okay? Understood? Yes. English, it can be your brother or sister or your cousin speaking English. Okay? Or reading, get them to read a story for you. But I think speaking and then reading, okay? Separate. So there are 3 videos. Understood? You are taking a video of them speaking, you are taking a video of them reading. Okay? Is it clear?
What about recording? No video, but
Audio. Yes, audio. You know, when you're recording, please don't record the face of the child speaking aloud.
no, I mean like you have the child on your phone.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
you can record it.
Yes, you can record it. Okay? You want to see how developed is their language, okay? What issues do they have, okay? What words are they able to say? What words are they not able to say, okay? Is it clear? Any questions? Let's need you to mark to sign that.
So, on the theories of language, you said you give us one theory.
I think the
I mean, on the exam.
yes.
Is it?
Oh, this is a weekend class. Yes. Social learning theories, it's they're learning outside the system. It's almost the same. So their learning it's also coming from it's coming from the community, it's coming from the surrounding. Okay. So they are going to speak the way the community speaks, okay? So it's more of colloquialism, speaking using daily terms which the community, dialect that the community uses. So for example, if a child might be Chichewa, might speak Chichewa, right? But moves to Kasumu. Kasumu speak Chichewa or that Chitumbukas, I don't know. Okay, but what is the main language there? It's Chichewa. The Chitumbukas are where? The Chitumbukas are where? North, up north. Yeah. So you might have someone who's a Chichewa and then goes up north. Okay? They are going to speak what? They're going to speak Chichewa, they're going to speak Chitumbuka, although they are not from there. Are you understanding? So when we talk of social learning theory, we are talking about a child adapting the language dialect of the community that they're in. Okay. The informal language that is spoken within that area. Okay? Understood. Even there are some there are some words, okay, that are age appropriate, okay? Like for example, teenagers have got specific type of words that they use. Which words are used by teenagers? English words that are particularly related to teenagers. Bro, what do you use the word bro? For brother. What do you use in Malawi English slang? Not just like English slang. What English words do you use? That is pertaining to your age. Bro, yes, bro, brother. I know it because I taught high school and I taught young people. But someone who's never taught young people will not be familiar with the word bro. Bro is short for brother. Okay? Or sis. Yes? Any other shortened words that are only known to your age, to your level.
Mom. Mom.
I think doesn't everybody use the word mom? Oh yeah, but yeah, for Malawians, for Africans, it's going to be very odd. You are the only ones who say mom. Everybody else in Africa says mama.
Yeah.
Yes. Mama.
Yeah.
Yes. Malawians are the only ones who call you, or even saying daddy. Yes. Okay? Even I still remember, even in Zimbabwe, we grew up calling my dad daddy. But generally, most people don't call them. They don't refer to the dad like that. They call them baba. When you say daddy, it's like in Shona, it means you're talking to about your husband. So whenever I say, no, my dad has done this and this, they will then say, no, are you talking about your husband? The way we say it's like that. So there are certain words that we were even growing up as specific to a family, okay? Not to a whole community. But we are talking of words that are specific to a community. So a child learns words, okay, that are used within their community, okay? Even gestures, okay? Are you understanding? They are learning from the community, from the surrounding, from where they are living, from their peers, from their neighbors, from going to church, at church, okay? Okay? Like the R, the area, it's a dialect, it's specific to Malawians, okay? Area, we say area, okay? Yes. That's social learning. Instead of saying area, everybody has learned to say area. Instead of the R, you're putting the R instead of the R. You're putting an L instead of the R. Are you understanding? So there are certain ways of pronouncing, certain ways of dialect that is actually acquired within the community. Okay? Yes. And the child, what will determine whether the child continues with these words is sometimes it's to be accepted. Are they being accepted? Do they feel that they are being accepted? Because I know for some particular reason, I can give you an example. It's still to do with language, okay? With my daughter, I raised a teacher learning speaking English because the guidance is not from my own language. So I spoke to her in English right up to when she was 4 years old. When I went back to Zimbabwe, one of our tenants, one of my dad's tenants, was almost 4 years old, so that could not speak English. So they were laughing at her that she could not speak Shona. To the point that she had to learn quickly. Within a month, she was able to learn Shona. Better than myself. Okay? So she abandoned English because she was being teased. She was being, they were refusing to play with her because she was speaking English and was not able to speak English. But when she learned the Shona, they carried on speaking and they were playing with her. But eventually, the little boy was also able to speak better English also. But the English then was shown, I think he was about 2 or 3 years young. He was about 2 or 3 years old. Okay? But he was able to acquire the language, the English language later. So children will also change and speak according to whether they feel that they will be accepted or not. You understand? So the language, a society can force you to speak in a certain manner. Because if you don't speak in a certain manner, you don't fit in, you don't get accepted within that society until you conform. But some people still will not conform. I know of a typical example I can give you about language development is the British in South Africa. Okay? If you go to Cape Town, even the British in Zimbabwe, you go to any place, especially the middle class, the accent is as British as if you are in London. But they'll tell you that we have 2, 3, 4, 10 generations of us being Zimbabweans. But when you speak to them, the accent is the same as a middle class person in the UK. So they have not adopted the white Zimbabwean accent. Some have, some haven't. Are you understanding? And some even end up speaking Shona. I've got friends of mine who speak Shona who are white. And you have said, look, I've got a Shona name. I've given myself a Shona name. There are some kids, okay? White children who will call their own grandmother, but Gogo is not white, it's not an English word. Are you understanding? Gogo is a Ndebele word, okay? For grandmother. When you turn around, you think the grandmother is black. No. You think that the child is black. The child is white, the grandmother is white. Are you understanding? So what I'm simply saying is language changes and develops within a community, within an area. Okay? You see? So, and it's still regardless of whether the person is foreign. There are some foreigners who adapt the language when they're going. I've got foreign friends, expats who speak Shona. I've got white Zimbabwean friends who speak Shona very fluently, better than myself. But I've got white Zimbabweans who never speak Shona, who don't know how to speak Shona, who don't want to learn how to speak Shona. So what I'm simply saying is that you can have a group of same race of people who choose to speak the language of God. But they might not be able, they might say they are. It's not that they might not want to. Sometimes you have difficulties in languages. Like myself, I have very difficulties in grasping a new language. It's always been like that. Okay? Not different countries, but there are difficulties in learning the language. Okay? But there are some people who are really good at languages. Yes. So you should not always assume that Chichewa is only spoken by someone who's Malawi. There are whites, I think, who can speak Chichewa, and can speak better Chichewa than you, I think. In Zimbabwe, I've seen it, there's Zimbabwean, white Zimbabweans who speak Shona better than myself, who put proverbs, who put idioms better. Yes, so it's relevant because we're talking of language, and we're talking of how language changes as we progress and move on. Okay? Like my daughter is learning Mandarin now, Chinese language, Spanish. So there is that need for schools, for children to learn languages. Okay? Language helps people to communicate. Language actually makes people internationally interact. It's not about just learning, that's why we're learning English. We're learning English so we can interact with everybody else. Because that's the language that most people speak. Okay? We learn Chichewa, we learn Shona because of our own parents, our own relatives, so that we're able to communicate with our parents, become part of that identity, become part of that culture within our family. Language is one aspect that identifies who you are and where you're from. Okay? And the accent as well. Okay? Mine is very difficult to pinpoint and I struggles with it. Okay? So we've got language also, we've got different types of people. The people who speak two languages, bilingual. Some people speak multilingual, who speak more than 3 languages. Okay? There are some people who have parents who are Shona, who are Ndebele, who are Tonga, or who come from Zambia, and sometimes they will teach them all those different languages. Okay? Understood? Yes. So, what time is it? Is it not the end? Okay, tell me when it's time when.
It's already 10 past 10.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so just to recap, we did look at the importance of language development, and then we looked at the issues that are associated with language, how language evolves, changes, and how social learning, then made reference to social learning theory. Language evolves and changes according to the community learners who are adapting language that is within the community mannerisms. And when you talk of language, you're not talking of just listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So they're going to listen, behave in different manners according to the society. The society will have some influence, some impact on the way they speak. And then we did talk about the box essay, how to write an essay, structure of an essay, and then just to summarize, I think some of the questions and the challenges of reading and lesson plan, factors affecting reading, process of reading, maybe. Yeah, I think those are the ones that and the language in itself, and then the theory.
Resources and materials.
And resources and materials. I can't remember because I set the exam almost 3 weeks ago. Yeah, but just read up on everything that we've done. So resources and materials, challenges of teaching, reading, writing, factors affecting reading, lesson plan, the theory. No, just one brief experience that we looked at, and then also the stages and processes of reading, yes, resources and materials, non-fiction and fiction. Those are the things that we could look at. Any questions? No questions. If no questions, let's call it end of the lecture.